I tested 4 cushion foundations. L'Oreal, TT, PAC and K-Beauty cushion foundation. But in today's video, it's a proper compilation of all of these cushion foundations. So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Neha Devgan, a professional makeup artist. And on this channel, you get unfiltered reviews. And now without any further delay, let's dive into this video. To apply all of these foundations, I'm using Bioderma Atoderm Cream to give little moisturization to my face. For your reference, I'm MAC NC37 and all the shades that I'll be trying today, I'll put the number on the screen. Now let's talk about the Tete Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. This one retails for rupees 2050 in 18 grams. Comes in 13 shades in India, but whereas it is available in 40 shades globally, it goes fairly deep in the Indian skin tone spectrum, which is good to see. However, I personally feel choosing a shade in tea tree can be slightly tricky because undertones online are very confusing. However, in PAC, in K-Beauty and in L'Oreal, we have been using foundations of these brands. So choosing a shade in them was little easy for me rather than choosing a shade in tea tree. It has higher pigment concentration, so coverage builds very quickly. Now I did notice half a shade deepening after some time, and I did notice oil on my T-zone area specifically. Packaging of Tea Tree Cushion Foundation, I love the red glossy finish of this product, and it was pretty charming to buy a cushion foundation first time in India. So that's what makes me give little brownie points to this one. Now about the pigment structure, their stability and whether they will be able to perform in Indian weather. That's what I'm going to discuss later in this video, okay? Now let's talk about the PAC Spotlight Cushion Foundation. Now this one retails for rupees 995, comes in 11 grams and comes in 9 shades in India. The shade tone definitely goes into medium to deep skin tones. Choosing a shade is easy, like I told you, because it is an Indian based company and we have been using PAC foundation. We know what shade structure they follow. Now this one is also sweat proof, humidity proof and waterproof, but this one feels a little matte to me, and cushion foundations, when they are little more matte, they tend to oxidize. If for example TT was oxidizing 0.5 tone, this one will oxidize to 1 tone. However, I did a wear test on this one and I kept on wearing this one like a swatch on my hand as well and on my face. So face I washed, but the swatch on my hand stayed till next day and it was like almost same. So I was really impressed with this thing, and this one again feels very lightweight, just like Tea Tree Cushion Foundation. Cushion foundations actually feel very lightweight on your skin, so this one was also very lightweight. They don't feel heavy at all like your cream foundation or like your liquid foundations. Now let's talk about the K-Beauty Cushion Foundation. This one retails for 1599 rupees, the most expensive foundation in K-Beauty foundations, and comes in 14 grams only with 12 shades available in India. I already made a video on this one and I also compared it with the K-Beauty Soft Matte and Hydrating Foundation. If you want, you can go to that video. I'll put the link in the card and in the description as well so that you can watch that video. But in this video, because we are talking about the cushion foundation, तो हम इसके बारे में भी थोड़ी बात कर लेते हैं. I feel it is not available for the deepest shade in India and is only limited to medium deep tones. Now this one blends beautifully and I feel it has balanced undertones as well, and having a balanced undertone sometimes gives you an edge for not getting oxidized that much, and if the foundation gets oxidized as well, it doesn't goes that dark on the skin tone. So that's what I felt about the K-Beauty foundation. However, I told you I'm still gonna sum up everything in the end, okay? I also feel that now that K-Beauty has opened up outside India, they should add more shades in all of their base range. Now let's talk about the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation, the most awaited foundation of this video. Retails for 1249 rupees in 11 grams and comes in 10 shades in India. It has a matte finish. All of the cushion foundations that are available on my table right now, L'Oreal is the one which has matte finish. L'Oreal's logo is also embossed over here. This is quite impressive packaging. It's sweat proof, humidity proof, waterproof and long wearing foundation. I feel This is the only formula which is so stable, and this has a lot to do with the pigment treatment. Now this is unsponsored review. I'm still gonna explain how the formula is so stable. Shade range goes till the deepest shade available in India. So that's what I like about L'Oreal. The shade range is pretty inclusive, and I'm sure it might have launched outside India in more shades as well. Now let's jump to the most interesting part of this video, wherein you will get to understand which one should you buy and whether these are worth investing or not. Okay, now there are a few points that you need to keep in mind about these foundations. First, cushion foundations are almost sweat proof and waterproof. Second, they are very drying, so good for oily skin because they are almost matte foundations and controls the oil as well. But I feel if you have dry skin or combination skin, you will have to moisturize a lot and you will need a lot of hydration around your eyes as well. Now I am in my late 30s and I have almost dry skin. I feel that the foundation just breaks out and fills into my lines. Even having lightweight consistency, it just feels very drying on my under eye areas. It just feels very off on my under eye area. So you need your moisturizer at all times. Now, when it comes to color correctors, I feel you need color corrector, especially on your pigmentation areas. Otherwise, it might look little gray eventually. Now you would want to know, if a regular foundation oxidizes after some time, then why doesn't these cushion foundation oxidizes? Guess what? These also oxidize. Now let's understand oxidation first. Now in a regular foundation, if it is a pump foundation, it's good. There is not much air going inside. But if you have to take out this again and again or open the bottle again and again, then they also gets oxidized faster because the air gets pushed back in again and again. Now, how do you control that in a cushion foundation? Basically, you have to tighten it properly. There is a click lock over here. You have to make sure that you are locking it properly. Now you will always get a cushion over here on the first plate, and you will always get a mirror over here so that you can see and do your makeup. Some brands seal pack it so that it doesn't get dried up before the customer opens it, and then this lid gets locked properly. And then you make sure that this sponge, because you're using it every day, I want you to keep it outside in the air so that it can breathe as well, because your face moisturizer, your face dirt is getting accumulated over here, and then this is all wet and you are keeping it inside a packaging which doesn't allows any air to go inside. So let it breathe. Wash it after 7 to 10 days. Try washing it very gently because this is a very gentle sponge. This can't take a lot of rough washing. So just wash it and keep it air dried for some time and then keep it back in. That's how you keep your product from getting oxidized early in the packaging. Now there are rules of applying this foundation as well, and these are: you take it from here, and then when you have saturated your sponge, you have to make sure that it is distributed properly. So push it over here properly so the product gets distributed equally on all parts of the sponge, and then dab it. Make sure you want to dab it when you want more coverage, and when you want lighter coverage, and when you want to move the product, then slide it a little. That's how you use a cushion foundation. And again, I'm mentioning, make sure you put this down and close it properly. Now let's understand why some cushion foundations oxidize more than others. So basically, what is oxidization? The pigment in the foundation plus air plus oil and heat. This leads to slightly color deepening. Now all foundations contains pigment particles, and when these pigment particles interact with air, skin oil, heat, that leads to deepen the foundation color gradually, and that process is called oxidation. And in cushion foundations, you will usually notice it on the topmost layer of the cushion foundation because this one gets exposed most. Now when you're closing the foundation, you have to make sure you close this compartment properly. Otherwise, if this will stay open, it will still keep on interacting with the air. So close it tightly and then close this one tightly. Now, how do we slow down the process of oxidation in foundations? So basically, all foundations are made with pigments. Some companies spends money and coat the pigment particles so that they don't oxidize so easily. Now think of it like you're giving raincoat when it is a rainfall. So when the foundation reacts with air, oil, heat, it doesn't oxidize that easily. And that's what the whole science goes into. When I say it react with heat, I mean it matters in Indian weathers because the heat is a lot in Indian summers. So even stable formulas can go slightly darker than what they are doing in winters and spring. That's why these companies launch all of these foundations in spring weather and winter weather when summers aren't here yet, but it is still little cold and springy over here. So what is the role of quantity over here? Now when we see a typical foundation comes in 30 grams, when you see a bottle of it and when you see a tube of it, it only comes in 15 grams, then why are these cushion foundations are only coming into 11 grams and 15 grams and still they are so expensive? This is because a good 15-gram cushion foundation can be used up to 30 to 45 uses, and until you finish the product, if you're using on everyday basis, it will be done within 1.5 months. It won't oxidize that much, and that is the science behind this win. Now if it is getting finished in 1.5 months and if it is in such weather, I think it is a very good foundation at this time of the year. What is the role of coating in Indian weather? So basically, when I say the cushion foundation reacts with the heat and oil on the skin, if you have oily skin, if it is Indian summers, the cushion foundation will react more. That means it will oxidate more than whatever it oxidizes in the winters. Reaction speed increases, and that's what I'm trying to explain. So now when we look back at all foundations, I noticed slightly deepening in higher pigment formulas is because of the higher pigment load. Slightly faster shift in matte formulas can be because of the speed in heat. Very minimal change in some is because of the refined pigment coating. And natural blending despite shift, जो कि मैंने आपको K Beauty में बताया था, that is because of undertone balance. But like I said before, L'Oreal is the most stable formula out of all 4 foundations because L'Oreal is the one which has most stable pigments in their foundation. So this is gonna go a long way. And now you get the point, which foundation has what USP. So are they worth investing? Should you invest in a cushion foundation? I would say yes, but when? If you wear makeup daily, if you prefer portability, they're easy to travel with, if you like controlled usage, and if you can finish a foundation within 30 to 45 days. That's what makes a cushion foundation absolutely amazing and makes sense in buying a cushion foundation. But if your priority is maximum quantity for money, more hydration, then I would say liquid foundation offers more of these than cushion foundations. And on dry skin, like I told you, moisturize properly. So cushion foundations don't magically disappear oxidation. They also oxidize, but they control it with the help of antioxidant and with pigment coating. That's what makes these products oxidize slowly. But your skin type, your climate conditions, and how fast you end the product matters. So what do you think? Are you going to invest in these or not? Let me know in the comments. Bye.